I just heard that them pink people are injecting themselves with a peptide to help the melanin production in their body to help them look browner. Browner. The melanin production. A peptide. You're stabbing yourself with something that I doubt is approved by any agency with the 3 letters to be browner. That's, oh my God.
And just so I have this right, you inject yourself every week with a mystery liquid from a vial that you bought online from a lab in China that hasn't been tested on any humans.
So if you take melanotan, you are microdosing a tan and macrodosing a cancer risk that you cannot undo.
There are some stories that are so ironic, you honestly have to read them twice. Because if someone had told me 10 years ago that people would one day inject unapproved drugs just to get darker skin, I probably wouldn't have believed them. But here we are. A peptide called melanotan 2 is going viral online because it promises a deep tan without spending hours in the sun. People are buying it online, mixing it themselves, and injecting it into their bodies, all for cosmetic reasons. And as I watched this trend, I couldn't stop thinking about one thing. For years, Black Americans have been told that their skin was too dark, their features were too black, and that they needed to fit into beauty standards that centered whiteness. Now, we're living in a time where darker skin has become fashionable enough that some people are willing to risk their health to get it. That contradiction is what I want to talk about today. Not just the injections themselves, but what this trend says about beauty standards, social media, and the irony of history.
So white people are injecting themselves with melanin shots. Go look up MT2. Basically, it's a synthetic peptide, and it has the natural hormone of melanin in it. It helps them with their libido, to reduce their appetite, and to quote unquote stimulate deeper tanning. Okay, so you can't make this type of stuff up. Now, do y'all hate us, love us, want to be us? The infatuation is crazy. And it's really crazier because majority of these people that I'm seeing in these MT2 videos are also deeply racist. At this point, it has to be a mental health disorder because what are we doing? What's crazy is they want our skin complexion, but they don't want our blues. They could never live through the Black experience in this country or anywhere around the world for that matter. But y'all, look at all of these pictures and videos. Like, this stuff is really real. So initially when I seen this, I wanted to laugh because the hypocrisy is crazy. You really want to be us. But then I started to realize that this is extremely concerning because if they're getting these melanin shots off the black market, where in the world do you think that they're getting the melanin from? I give y'all a few seconds to think about that. Now, it's a whole bunch of Black people that have gone missing. It's a whole bunch of stories about Black lynchings and Black people being found dead but being stuffed with paper because our organs are gone. Y'all, we're being harvested. But like they say, melanin is more precious than diamonds and gold. Y'all stay safe out there. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about the story.
These white folks, y'all, they out here taking melanin injections. It's called melatonin or some shit like that. They out here taking peptides with melanin to look black. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I cannot make this shit up. And it's not even making them look black. They looking like a grayish, like American Dad, Roger. You know Roger from American Dad? Y'all, I really can't make this shit up. I really wish it was AI. I really wish it was AI. They don't even look brown. They don't even look black. They spend all their time hating on minorities just to want to be. We always knew they wanted to be us. But why you spend hundreds, if not hundreds, thousands of dollars just to be the color of a hookah coal? What is wrong with you people? This is not even a natural color. Like, it was bad enough y'all was out here getting orange. Now y'all out here the color of a Hyundai Sonata? That color don't come out in natural. This is not a natural occurring color in nature that y'all are being. Like, this you look crazy. You look crazy. Y'all know in cartoons when they shoot a cannon or they go behind a car with a lot of exhaust and they skin just turn and they whole skin. I can't believe these white folks, man. It's getting crazy about a day out this day. Man, I love the internet. I love the internet because we would have never knew these white folks was out here trying to inject some damn gray magic stardust in it.
To my people who was naturally born with melanin in y'all skin, y'all are going to want to hear this shit. They are now getting melanin injections.
And TikTok this for entertainment purposes only.
We have been doing it.
I was thinking when you said that, you're looking very pale. This is all well and good. I mean, you have, as you say, you've got the messy tanning products, and then you try the sunbeds.
Yeah.
And then there's the injections.
Look at her.
So this was your brother, wasn't it?
Yeah, my brother.
So explain how this happened.
He just came in one day and he was a completely different colour. And we were like, what actually happened? And he was like, it was tannin injections, and then obviously we went and had to try them.
I don't have that much time on my hands to go outside and enjoy the beautiful weather lately, and I want to be tan by summer, so this is the safest and fastest way to achieve that. So this is my Melanotan vial. It will come in the mail and it looks like this. It does have to be refrigerated. We also will provide you with alcohol prep swabs and insulin needle. So you'll take the alcohol swab, wipe off the top, just so it's sterile. Uncap the top, you have a fine needle.
This is what we're doing, gang. We got melanin injections now. Yeah. Entertaining. Very entertaining. Let me know what y'all think about these melanin injections in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Looking very pale. This is all well and good.
The question is, where are they getting the melanin from? Because I seriously doubt anybody is donating melanin to anybody. This is why people are coming up missing. Because can't beat them, join them, huh? Get rid of them and think that you can trick the Most High to think that y'all are the original. There's no way you can trick God.
Y'all thought we was lying when we told you that white people use melatonin so that they can get more melanin. Don't believe me? Watch this video. And comment below, because this shit is happening every day. And they also have liquid melanin drops.
I got so black after taking melanotan that I was called a minority. So back in the day, I was taking about 1 milligram a night. It was working extremely well. I remember being on the train and someone turned to me and they said, as a minority, how do you feel about this whole Black Lives Matters thing going on? I didn't know how to respond other than saying, I'm white. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get as dark as I did. It was complete accident. You just like see yourself getting tanner and you're just kind of like, oh, cool, progress. If you go through 2 vials in 20 days, you will be damn near black by the end of it. If you check out Intense Muscle, he is living proof of how well it will work because that is a white man.
Bro is injecting himself with cancer just so he can look tan for spring break. Milano Tan 2. Every dude in the looks maxing space is pinning this to get tan without the sun. You're literally injecting an unregulated synthetic hormone that forces your melanocytes to go into overdrive. You know what else forces melanocyte activity? Melanoma. There's not a single long-term safety trial on MT2. Not one. You're the trial. Eyes are getting new moles changing shape, still pinning because some shredded dude on TikTok told him it's fine. The FDA hasn't approved this. No governing body on earth has approved this. The few studies that exist literally flat your increased melanoma risk. You're 19 years old gambling with cells in your body, just so you can skip a tanning bed. 10 years from now when you're sitting in a dermatologist's office, a fake tan is gonna feel real stupid. Stop injecting stuff you can't pronounce and start questioning who is selling it to you.
For years, we've heard the same message. Dark skin wasn't considered beautiful. Black was too dark. Black hair was called unprofessional. Black features were described as too much. Whether it came through media, fashion, or discrimination, many black people grew up hearing that looking less black was somehow the standard they were supposed to chase. That history didn't happen hundreds of years ago. Much of it is still within living memory, which is why this trend is so fascinating to me. Because now we're watching people inject melanotan 2, an unapproved tanning peptide, not because they have a medical condition, but because they want noticeably darker skin. Think about that. They're not waiting for summer. They're not using self-tanner. They're not booking vacations. Some are literally injecting themselves to become darker. Make that make sense. This isn't even the first time we've seen this contradiction. Full lips were mocked, until they became fashionable. Curvier bodies were criticized, until they became the beauty standard. Hairstyles associated with black culture were looked down upon, until celebrities made them trendy. Now, darker skin has become desirable enough that people are willing to buy mystery chemicals from the internet and inject them into their own bodies. That's a conversation worth having. Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying everyone using these injections wants to look black. Many people simply want a deep tan. But I do think it's fair to point out the irony. Features that have historically been used to discriminate against black people can suddenly become desirable when they're separated from the people who naturally have them.
I've been taking MT2 for a week and decided to go get a tan. Before looking super pale, we gotta fix that. Quick ab flex before we go. Here we are hopping into the tanning bed. I'm ready to turn orange in the tanning salon. Had an Alexa, so we bumped Ken the whole time. She was vibing. Okay, tanning's done. Let's hop out this thing and see the results. I don't know, you guys tell me. 1 7-minute tan and this is what we're looking like?
Is this actually safe? Health authorities in several countries have warned against cosmetic use of melanotan 2 because it's unapproved and unregulated. Yet those warnings rarely go as viral as the glow-up videos. That's the world we live in today. Beauty has become so commercialized that people will gamble with their health just to fit the latest trend. And honestly, that's terrifying. At the end of the day, everyone has the right to make choices about their own appearance. If someone wants a tan, that's their decision. But risking your health by injecting an unapproved substance is a completely different conversation. What stands out to me isn't just the peptide, it's the irony. The same darker skin that many black people have faced prejudice for throughout history is now, in some corners of modern beauty culture, something people are chasing. History has a strange way of repeating itself. Sometimes it rejects something, then years later, it turns around and calls that same thing beautiful. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think this trend exposes a contradiction in modern beauty standards? Or do you think people are reading too much into it? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.